Today we are discussing an important topic for anyone choosing cremation, the importance of a memorial service. While cremation offers a dignified way to honor a loved one, omitting a memorial service can inadvertently complicate the grief journey for those left behind. This deep dive is all about exploring why this step is so crucial for you and your family.
That's exactly right. Our goal today is to really dig into the value of memorial services, especially after cremation. We've synthesized quite a bit of material, articles, and research, and what consistently emerges is that these services are, well, they're far from just an optional formality. They're pretty indispensable for healing, actually, offering both deep emotional support and practical benefits you might not immediately think about when you're navigating loss.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit then. Our findings consistently highlight the immense value of collective mourning when we talk about people coming together, even after cremation.
Yeah.
What's so vital about that specific kind of shared experience? Why does it matter so much?
Well, think of it this way. When someone passes, it creates ripples, right? Not just in one life, but in, well, countless lives. Collective mourning, as our research describes it, it's when those separate ripples kind of briefly connect. They form a larger supportive current. A memorial service provides that vital, structured space for everyone, friends, family, colleagues, to acknowledge the loss together, share memories, and find solace in that shared grief.
Ah, okay, so it's a shared space.
Exactly. And what's truly fascinating, or maybe sobering, is that without this communal touchstone, individuals sometimes report a sense of like unresolved narrative,
Yeah.
almost as if the final chapter wasn't truly written together. This can actually drag out the active grieving process, leaving people feeling isolated in their sorrow and hindering the natural path to healing and closure.
Right, so it's profoundly about healing together. Makes sense. But beyond that emotional connection, what are some of those tangible, maybe practical benefits that a service offers to the bereaved? Things you can actually point to?
Oh, it's surprisingly practical, actually. Yeah. Firstly, it offers a structured setting to formally say goodbye. It acknowledges that inherent human need for closure. We've seen examples in the research where families who skip this step sometimes struggled with a persistent feeling of unfinished business, so to speak.
Unfinished? Yeah, I can see that.
Secondly, it really facilitates shared remembrance. It's a dedicated space where stories just naturally come out, lives are celebrated, and those connections between people are reinforced. And the sheer presence of others, that provides crucial emotional support. It significantly reduces feelings of loneliness.
Just knowing people showed up.
Exactly. And finally, it serves as a tangible act of respect, which is incredibly important actually for the emotional well-being of those left behind. It's like a collective declaration that this person mattered, their life had weight.
Okay, here's something that I imagine comes up a lot. It gets truly impactful for many families. Often there are differing opinions, right? About whether to have a service, what kind. How do our sources suggest families navigate those discussions about holding a service with empathy, especially when views really diverge?
Yeah, that's a sensitive point. The key, according to our research, is to approach these conversations with real empathy and always framing the service's significance for collective healing. It's not just about one person's preference. Its core purpose is to provide comfort and a sense of closure for all who are grieving. When families can kind of prioritize this shared benefit, it often makes it much easier to come together and honor the loved one's memory in a unified way. It shifts the focus from what I want to what we as a grieving community might need.
Shifting the focus, that's helpful.
Uh,
Now, beyond just the formal goodbyes, our material also emphasizes creating lasting tributes.
mm.
What kinds of elements can families include to make a memorial service truly meaningful, to ensure a person's impact continues within their community?
Oh, absolutely. You can incorporate really powerful elements that genuinely resonate. And think beyond the traditional sometimes. Heartfelt eulogies that capture a person's true essence, not just the basic facts. Photo and video displays that narrate their life story, music that was significant to them, maybe even a shared meal afterwards where people can connect more informally and just keep sharing memories.
The shared meal sounds nice, less formal.
Exactly. These aren't just details, they are vital acts. They help solidify memories and ensure the deceased's impact continues to live within the community of those who grieve. It truly helps to, well, keep their spirit alive in a communal sense and fosters that critical feeling of connection.
So, wrapping this up a bit, what does this all mean for you listening now, or for someone you know planning a service after cremation? Is there a right way to approach it, or is that the wrong question?
Well, our deep dive shows there's no single right way, and that's actually a really important takeaway. The essence is finding a balance. between the practical needs, the logistics of cremation itself, and that deep emotional desire, that need really to honor a life. The ultimate goal is to create a gathering, whatever form it takes, that provides comfort, fosters connection, and helps everyone involved begin their healing journey. Helps them start with a sense of shared purpose and remembrance.
Right. So, to really distill it down for everyone listening, a memorial service, even after cremation, it isn't just an optional extra. It's a profound and incredibly practical step in the grief journey, truly vital for shared healing and remembrance.
Exactly. And this raises, I think, an important question for all of us maybe to reflect on. In a world where grief can often feel like such a private, almost solitary burden,
Yeah.
how can we better support and maybe encourage these communal acts of remembrance? How can we use them to foster deeper, more widespread collective healing? We'll be back next time with another thought-provoking exploration of a topic that matters.